girls, it's Miss Miranda with At Home Learning. We've been talking about life cycles. What life cycle did we talk about for 2 days? All about seeds, going from a seed to the plant. I hope yesterday you went out and you illustrated some parts of the plant for Miss Miranda. You found some different types of leaves and you told me all about that. Today I'm going to change it just a tiny bit and I want to talk about different types of clouds, because when we're outside and we look up, we see a lot of times the big puffy white clouds. Well, the cool thing is, boys and girls, is that there are more than one type of cloud. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 types of clouds that we are going to learn about today. But to start, I want to read the cloud book for you, and it's written by Tommy DePaula and illustrated by Tommy DePaula. So it's kind of like what you do when you write a little bit about something that you've drawn. You are the author and the illustrator. So he is the author and the illustrator of this story, and it's called The Cloud Book. Where do we see clouds, boys and girls? Inside or outside? Almost any time you go outside and look up at the sky, you can see clouds. Clouds are little drops of water or ice hanging in the upper atmosphere high above the earth. And if you could hop on a bird and fly way up, you would see the whole earth covered with clouds. There are many different types of clouds, many different kinds of clouds. Some are high, some are in the middle, and some are down low in the sky. The 3 main kinds are called cirrus, cumulus, and stratus clouds. You can tell them apart by the way they look and by where they are in the sky. Cirrus clouds, see these? They look kind of like feathers, a little bit wispy. Right here, cirrus. Here's a picture of what they look like in the sky. Cirrus. Cirrus clouds are white and feathery, and they are high in the clouds. They are sometimes called mare's tails. See that? Cirrus. Cumulus clouds are puffy and look like cauliflowers. That vegetable cauliflower that we like to eat. Cumulus clouds are puffy and look like cauliflowers. They also have a flat bottom, and they are always changing shape and are low down in the sky. This is a cloud. This is the cauliflower, cumulus. So here's an example of the flat, puffy cumulus clouds. Stratus clouds are low. They look like wide blankets of gray and are sometimes called high fogs. Drizzle or snow flurries may fall from them. Stratus. Stratus. There are also many other kinds of clouds. They have longer names because they look like cirrus, cumulus, or stratus clouds mixed together in pairs. See the different ones? Cirrocumulus clouds are small, fleecy masses that are hard to see. They are very high up in the sky. Some people call them mackerel sky. The French call them moutons, which means sheep, because maybe they look like fish or sheep way up high in the sky. The cirrostratus clouds are high up too. They cover the sky in thin, milky white sheets. When you look at the sun and the moon through them, you can see a halo. Cirrostratus clouds are sometimes called bedsheet clouds. They kind of look like sheets flying. Allostratus and altocumulus clouds are found in the middle of the sky. Altostratus clouds look like sheets of gray or blue, and rain or snow may fall from them. Altocumulus clouds look like cirrocumulus clouds, but the puffs are much larger. They are gray or whitish, And if you walk underneath them, you might feel some drizzle or some snow flurries. Nimbostratus, stratocumulus, and cumulonimbus clouds are low down in the sky. Steady rain or snowfall falls from nimbostratus clouds. They are easy to see because they are heavy and dark. Wow, look at all these names. Miss Miranda is trying her very best to say these names of these clouds. Stratocumulus clouds look like rolls of blackish or bluish clouds, but they are not really rain clouds. They are often seen in the winter. How do we know this is winter? That's right. Cumulonimbus clouds are the kind of clouds you see during a thunderstorm. They look like mountains of very tall cumulus clouds. How do we know this is a thunderstorm, boys and girls? I see that lightning in the dark, in the rain. Fog is a cloud made of water droplets that form at ground level. It can come right into your front yard, especially if you live on a mountain. Up in the mountains, people give special names to clouds. One is called the banner cloud. Another is called the boa cloud. This boa is not a cloud, it's a snake. But does it kind of look like a snake wrapping around the mountain? Yeah. And that kind of looks like a banner flying. In olden days, people looked at clouds and saw things. The Native Americans saw thunderbirds and dark storm clouds. The ancient Greeks believed that Hermes, the messenger of the gods, who was also the wind, once stole the sun's cattle, which were clouds. And in Labrador, which is way up north, people believed that fog was caused by a white bear who drank too much water and burst. People saw giants, animals, ships, and castles in the clouds too. Have you ever seen something in the clouds? There are some sayings about clouds that help tell about the weather. For farmers, when the fog goes up the mountain hopping, the rain comes down the mountain dropping. For travelers, evening red and morning gray set the traveler on his way. Evening gray and morning red bring down rain upon his head. So those are some different sayings that people say about them. If there are large clouds in the morning, people sometimes say, in the morning, mountains, in the evening, fountains. And sailors know that mackerel scales and mare's tails make lofty ships carry low sails. It's a little dangerous. There are funny sayings too. If people don't seem to know what they are doing, or other people say, he's in a fog, or she has her head in the clouds. And now, here's a very silly cloud story. Ta-da! The cloud enters the room. The cloud fills the room. The cloud leaves the room. So you see, clouds are fun, silly, and very interesting. So boys and girls, we talked about all different kinds of clouds. I didn't know there were so many different clouds. But when you go outside, look up in the air and see if you can see the cloud. Can you see a cumulus cloud, white and puffy with all shapes and sizes? Can you see a cirrus cloud, thin and wispy that are high in the sky? Can you see a stratus cloud that's gray and flat, has rain or snow in it? And can you see a cumulonimbus cloud, gray and tall clouds that can make tornadoes and hail? Now, your job today was to go outside and look. When you look up, illustrate what type of clouds you see and write about it. And Miss Miranda can't wait to see those writings. I'll see you next time.